Hello! This is the One Episode Rule, a podcast about first impressions. I'm Magpie, and I am here to distract you from whatever the fuck that is that you're thinking about right now.
So stop
Good.
thinking about it.
So stop
Stop.
it. Listen to some dumb shit we're gonna say about anime.
Stop thinking.
Speaking of which, who's gonna say that dumb shit?
Me. I'm Blackle. I don't have anything else to say other than I'm real.
Citation needed.
Hi, I'm Joey, and I'm not real.
Hi, it's me, Emma. I am back from my long sabbatical. Another year older, another year wiser, another year anime.
But are
That's-
you real or no? That's the important question here.
It depends on the adaptation.
Had to
Okay.
take some time to recover in the weeaboo pits.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, they had to lay me down in the Razarasu pits, and I have regrown all my really important parts that I lost. Yeah. How are you all? It's been
Get in the
ages.
pod-
It's
Get
been
in
like
the
8
podcast.
episodes.
Get in the podcast, Shinji, or Emma will have to do it again.
Oh, my God.
Oh no!
I do feel like Ray getting wheeled out on the gurney right now.
Put her in the robot.
Oh
Put
god.
me in the podcast.
Oh.
So, you guys want to? Oh, wait. Should we talk about this before or after, Joey?
Which
About
one?
that film we watched.
Let's talk about that after. I
Okay.
think.
Oh,
Okay.
I do have another thing.
Oh, really? Well, hit it, and then
Um,
we'll do the news.
Well, today I came home, and I do usually like to have a little nap sometimes when I come home before I do business and podcasts and all that. But today a specific video popped up in my video feed that I just had to sit up and watch because the Drawfee crew did draw One Piece characters in a bunch of different styles.
woohoo!
I still haven't watched that one yet.
Most of them don't know One Piece very well.
Oh, very good.
I think the farthest along they are is like the Sky Island arc, which is not very far at all. That's before the time skip still. Julia hasn't seen One Piece at all, and she did just draw
Excellent.
Luffy Attack on Titan style, which is incredible. Everyone else did like comic book styles, and she's just like Attack on Titan, baby. And I'm like, Julia, your choices, your decisions. I don't know.
Don't tell me anymore. I want to find out on my
Okay.
own. I
Yes.
sincerely hope that she drew him as one of the weird titans with the big heads.
You'll just have
God.
to watch and find out.
All right. So let's get to some news here because I've got a few items that are both worthwhile and completely worthless. First
Excellent.
item, Case Closed or Detective Conan. Is doing its 1,000th episode.
Damn,
That's too many episodes.
that's a
That
lot.
shit's still happening?
It's still
Yeah.
happening, and they're doing a remake of one of their classic beloved episodes. Do you want to know what year the episode that they are redoing aired in?
Please.
Oh god.
1996.
Oh my god! My birth year!
Whoa. Incredible.
I couldn't even think when that came out. I hadn't gotten my soul yet.
I wasn't
You
even
get
a
the
real ass
DLC.
person. They hadn't put my eyeballs in right.
Yeah, same.
Still just a little empty skulled marionette. I grew up watching Case Closed. Well, I guess not watching. I grew up waking up in the middle of the night and sneaking to turn the TV on and being like, I can't sleep. I wonder what's on TV. And it was this special little story about a little boy who was a man.
Child.
About a man who was made into a little boy and chose to wear those shorts and a bow tie.
And then I grew up to do the same.
Yeah. My only experience with Case Closed is I did watch about a 5-minute clip from the crossover movie where it crossed over with Lupin.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
that's fucked up. Considering
That's a fucked up crossover, huh?
the differences in like character size.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
So are they like Lupin is like a like a criminal?
Yeah, he's a crime
Lupin
man.
is a criminal.
He's a sort of a crime boy.
Was the crime stopping boy like trying to find the crime boy or?
I don't know the context. I only saw like a couple minutes of a clip, so
It's safe to
don't
assume
ask
that.
me.
Hijinks.
Yeah, probably.
Isn't Case Closed that one that has like the really famous like parody dub?
I don't know, but it's time to move on. Next item. Let's see. There's going to be a TV anime for a property called I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years and Maxed Out My Level.
Yeah.
And hey, I gotta say something right now. You have to stop.
Yeah, I
These
know.
names have to stop.
I know.
There can't be any more of them. That's it. I'm not covering it. I don't care what it's about. Anyway.
There's something so powerful about just like full paragraph titles. It just reminds me of that joke from Home.
Oh yeah.
Where the
Emma?
from Home.
This is too much.
Moving on. Today, in inexplicable merchandising opportunities, Evangelion-themed gelato will be available in theaters across Japan.
Yes, finally.
I love it.
Finally, a gelato for the Ava fans. Let's be real, none of us really care when this is happening or where, because we're not in Japan. All we really care about is what flavors are going to be attached to what characters.
I
Do we
have to
any
know.
guesses?
Oh man.
Did they tell us?
I have them right here.
Oh, good.
Can I
sauerkraut.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I'm imagining Kaoru like his flavor is like
The moon.
Angel cream.
Like lilac something. Oh god.
Joey?
Wait, is that a real thing? I don't
Joey?
actually know what
That
I
just
said.
That just sounded nasty.
Oh god, never mind. We gotta end the bit.
Can we keep that in the episode? I don't know. What if we lose our rating on iTunes?
So raised mango for some reason.
Okay.
Shinji is grape.
Tracks.
Asuka
Because
is,
nobody likes it.
Little grape boy.
Asuka is raspberry/strawberry.
Yes, I was gonna say raspberry. Sorry.
Holy shit!
Sorry, I don't know why I reacted
Holy
like
shit!
that.
You were right. Oh my god.
Those are the colors.
Let's see. Kaoru is black seam latte, which I'm not.
No,
Black.
that's
Seems
not
like a
real.
departure. It's a departure from what we were all expecting.
And
It's teal color.
I barely know who Mary is, but she's Peach.
Oh.
Alright.
Mari is the girl from the movies with the glasses who's annoying, who's really just bad. She's
Yeah, I
like,
know.
her whole
He
thing
hates
is
her.
just that she's horny.
So they gave her the butt
And
fruit.
they gave her the butt fruit.
They got the butt fruit.
All right.
Last piece of news before we continue. This is a news article about Hetalia, which means that Hetalia is coming back to curse us
No.
all,
Please.
No. No.
it's
No.
coming
No.
back
strong
no.
enough.
to ruin us all. I don't care what the article is about. It just it just means that there's more fucking Hetalia.
Just
What
the
is it?
headline for every Hetalia piece of news should just be Hetalia's still around somehow.
I'm rubbing my temples in fear.
Hetalia resiliently continuing despite political climate.
I have withdrawn from the conversation.
Hetalia persists despite presence of actual Nazis.
Entire media companies still think Hetalia a good idea.
Okay, give us the news though.
Huh? What news? I didn't
You didn't
I didn't read the
actually.
fucking article. I don't give a shit.
Cry.
Okay, something happened with Hetalia, and that's the news. Okay.
It was like a sneak peek at like fucking Italy's theme song or whatever. I don't give a
Great.
shit.
Oh God. Okay.
I have
Anyhow.
news.
Which,
I
by
have
the
news.
way, Italy's theme song for Hetalia, I've just decided is the fucking blown out pizza music from Spider-Man 2. So,
Oh no.
You're right. It is just
Um,
that.
I have news.
What's
You
your
have
news,
news.
soldier?
I have news from the NHK World Japan at a glance page.
All right.
Which is that and here it is. A town in Nara Prefecture is suffering a decline in visitors due to the coronavirus pandemic, which is good because should people stay at home anyway? And they have created, as a tourist promotion thing, a series of mantle covers designed around Pokemon.
Aw.
Oh.
oh, that's cool.
And I will-
Is that it?
Cute.
That's it. They're just like little manhole covers with Pokemon designs.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, that's really
That's-
cute.
Aw.
That's
Yeah.
I love
adorable.
it.
I don't
I'm
know-
just thinking about it. This is something we shouldn't really research or anything because it's kind of beyond our scope. But I really wonder if like the deer are taking over Nara,
I hope so.
just fucking running roughshod over town, breaking into people's houses and shit because the tourists aren't feeding them anymore.
Oh my god.
Damn.
They gotta get fed somehow.
Those deer are apparently rude during normal times.
Yeah. They are
Yeah,
demanding.
But
Oh, Blackwell, thank you for sharing. That's the most adorable thing that's ever protected me from human feces.
from falling 12 foot into a hole full of shit and dying,
Yeah.
Arcanine really is your best friend.
Stop dictating the manner of my death.
So yeah. Before we move on, Jojo, you want to talk about what we? What we
Okay. So, we did finally break down and watch Pom Poko, y'all.
Oh.
We continued. We resurrected the Studio Ghibli film watching tradition, and
Yes.
yeah, it was Pom Poko because I had a bottle of wine.
We went in expecting Tanuki balls and hijinks.
There were
And we went
balls.
out with just I don't know. It was a surprisingly sad movie, y'all.
There's so many things about Pom Poko. It's incredibly animated. The characters are constantly shape-shifting. I can't imagine the amount of fucking work.
Someone
went
had
into
a
that
really
film.
great time with this movie, I think.
There are testicles constantly
Ye-
in frame.
Yes.
Sometimes they stretch out and become parachutes. One
But
time,
they become many things.
one of them turns his into like a big scary frog.
Yeah.
But
One of them covers up an entire person's windshield with their balls
yeah,
so
and
that the
blind
thing
them.
will crash, and the person dies from it.
Yeah, that person died. But this is a Studio Ghibli movie where wild animals kill human beings. But
Yes,
Stop,
it's
stop
great.
dictating the manner of my death.
Oh my god.
but the weirdest parts of it aren't even that. It's that there's a Disney dub in English of it, and it's voiced by the same guy who was the brain in Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Maurice LaMarche?
Yeah.
My god.
And there is no denying what's happening on screen. They could not cut around it. So they do just call them raccoon pouches, which is really funny.
Raccoon
my.
pouches.
I mean, that is what they are.
And then the last part of it is even weirder because you expect this movie to just be like extremely wacky Japanese horseshit, but it's actually like really melancholy about how, and it's about like how people cannot help but destroy the environment of neighboring animals.
My god.
Yeah.
And it's very sad. The
much.
raccoons do not win at the end of the movie. They are defeated.
Oh.
They just have to integrate into society, human society, as best as they can for the most part.
Because
Oh.
some of them are shapeshifters and can take human form. So that's just where they live now.
Yeah.
Huh.
The Raccoon Pouch movie is about colonization?
Yeah, it's about like expansion.
Kinda.
It's just over the hedge with testicles.
And
Yeah,
like
kinda.
Oh.
the people who move into the subdivision aren't even displayed as like evil because they're just regular ass people who can't afford to leave anyway.
So these animals end up disguising themselves as humans to live, right?
Yeah.
Is that what? Okay.
Yeah.
So if this situation of animals turning into humans, I'm thinking that maybe Pom Poko and Wolf Children take place in the same universe.
Yeah, probably.
That's my
Oh god,
headcanon.
that's really sad.
But yeah,
Wolf Children was also sad for different reasons.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can recommend that movie. It's kind of incredible, but also is extremely testicle focused.
I think it's very good.
Testacular.
Oh man, you can't be posting gifs like that. You're going to cause us to audibly gasp in terror. And
Yeah.
but
I've been inoculated because I already saw this gift that you posted earlier, so
Yeah.
I'm safe.
man, that's a fucking ninja. So that's where Naruto learned it from. I see.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I
Yes.
wasn't ready for that.
So let's get to the purpose of this show.
Yeah.
Let's steer the shopping cart away from the aisle that has the tanuki balls in it.
Pouches.
But Mom, I want Tanuki Ball.
And into the Emma picking an anime aisle.
Go. It's me. Hi.
It
It's
is
been
you.
a long time since I've been on the show. And I claim no responsibility for any of the things that have been watched in my absence. It's been, what, 6, 7 episodes, something like that?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So why don't we watch a suggestion from friend of the show and erstwhile co-host Abby, Mirai Nikki, Future Diary.
Oh, holy shit, yeah.
All right.
All right, that sounds cool.
Yeah, let's get in there.
All right, we're back, even though we got momentarily distracted by talking about scanners. Before we start, I want to throw something out there, which is when I went to look for the blurb for this, I did type it in, and I discovered something really funny about that Google had to say, which is people also ask, why is Mirai Nikki bad? I haven't opened that yet. I figured we would do it live.
Okay.
Please.
Why is Mirai Nikki bad?
This is the only text below that whenever I drop it down. Mirai Nikki is the most infuriating anime I've watched. Yuki spends the first half crying and making Yuno do all the work, and then 3/4 of the way through reverses his character, deciding to take charge of his life and makes the worst possible decisions in every scenario. From Reddit thread, anime comments, Mirai Nikki hate.
My God.
Mirai Nikki hate!
They say that about me.
Someone made a whole subreddit to hate on this anime. That's
Oh my
very
God.
shocking.
I'm gonna check. Is that no? It's just a thread. It's just a thread.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
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 The larger anime subreddit, which I've never entered.
Oh, fair enough.
Fear to
And
do
never
so.
will. For fear that exposure will melt your skin.
Uh-huh.
Who wants to hit up this blurb? I feel like it should be an Emma because it's been so
Emma?
long.
It's been a while.
Me? Okay, sure. Whew, let me do my warm-ups really quick. Me. Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Lonely high school student Yukiteru Amano spends his days writing a diary on his cell phone while conversing with his two seemingly imaginary friends, Deus Ex Machina, who is the god of time and space, and Murmur, the god's servant. Revealing himself to be an actual entity, Deus grants Yukiteru a random diary. What? That's not true. Why does it say random diary and not future diary?
Yeah.
Deus grants him a future diary, which shows highly descriptive entries based on the future and forces him into a bloody battle royale with 11 other holders of similarly powerful future diaries. With the last person standing designated as the new god of time and space, Yukiteru must find and kill the other 11 in order to survive. He reluctantly teams up with his obsessive stalker, Yuno Gasai, who also possesses such a diary, and she takes it upon herself to ensure his safety. But there's more to the girl than meets the eye, as she might have other plans for her unrequited love.
A random diary. I feel like
A
that
random
is.
diary.
I feel like that is a mistranslated kanji or something.
Maybe. I just don't
Who
know.
knows?
Maybe
I
it's saying
So.
vandalism.
Maybe it's just a weird Japanism.
Oh no.
Because that happens. That just sometimes
Yeah.
you just got to be like, oh, it's just Japan.
So let's take this from the top, huh? Let's the opening moment. The opening moment. The character's like, "You're scaring me," and then we get blood splatter. I'm like, "Oh, I'm watching Higurashi again."
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a horror.
Yeah, I don't know
Mhm.
what I expected of this, but I didn't think it was going to be closer to like what Another was.
Yeah. I think
Uh.
I was sort of fooled because the title reminded me of Yume Nikki, Dream
Oh God,
Diary.
it's the same
Yeah.
fucking thing, huh?
That's what I thought
and I
too.
was like, oh, here we go.
Maybe it'll be like Yumaneki, which is cool.
I recognized this opening because I was like sitting here like, why do I know this? And it's because I saw a fucking full reanimation of it, but with Danganronpa characters.
Oh
like,
my god!
a couple of weeks ago. It was really strange.
Why?
I don't know.
Someone just wanted to. About the
music-
opening. The opening was really good, actually.
The music hit me like a truck for some reason.
I was
Just the
into it.
opening sound of it.
Yeah.
Not even just the sound, but like I thought the animation was really intriguing
Yeah.
in the opening.
It had really
was
cool
really
visuals.
Yeah, the intro was really stylish, and the music was nuts.
It wasn't necessarily like my jam, but I appreciate it's just general difference from your typical,
Yeah,
your typical anime. So,
sure.
Yeah, I liked
Mhm.
the intro all around.
Yeah. Very
So-
good intro.
Also, that
Strong first
animation,
impression.
of the girl, it's that weird really flowing animation of her like stabbing and like getting mirrored and then merging in on herself and then all that stuff.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
has been gifified and used so often in like creepy music compilations.
Yeah.
I'm
That-
just like, oh, so that's where that's from.
Uh-huh.
That and like the one where she's like tilting her head and like she's like holding her face with her hands. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I think I've seen this in like a million fucking like anime EDM videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
That same thing happened to
Miss
me with Angel
Nightcore.
Beats.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with Angel Beats. Just like gifs galore from that show I find being used in music videos.
so let's continue here. Quick rundown on the plot here is that Yukitaro is a weird little fuck.
Yep.
Who writes everything that happens to him in his fucking phone. By the way, everybody has flip phones, and
Yeah.
apparently in the fiction of the survival game, if your phone is destroyed, you are destroyed. Very much stand battle rules.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah, I
thought that
my fucking mortality was tied to the state of my cell phone, I would
Yeah,
not
it would
be
be
in
over.
this podcast, fellas.
It would be fucking over, y'all.
It had better
I
be
have-
a fucking Nokia.
I have fucking shreked my phones apart in the past, historically speaking. The last time I went to the cell phone repair store, the guy offered to put a free glass case on the front of my phone as a quote, bless your heart kind of deal.
Oh no!
Oh my
Knowing my luck, I would be like, oh shit, this phone is my life now. I need to take good care of it, and then I would just immediately drop it in the toilet and perish.
I would just-
no.
I would just put it in the attic like a portrait of Dorian Gray type scenario. Just for no
Ow.
technology.
What happens?
Gotta hide it.
What happens to you if your phone doesn't get destroyed? It just gets fucked up. Because my previous phone I got for like 10 fucking years, and the gyroscope broke on it and had a shitload of dead pixels. But
Oh,
it still
yeah.
ran.
Maybe you
You
just
just-
get like permanently bent up a little bit.
You get glitchy. You get glitchy. Like you lose your
You
sense
just
of
have
balance.
a bunch of like dents, or maybe you
Oh,
get like
shit.
scars or
You
something.
Yeah,
get a little bit
pretend you
wider on.
can.
You just get a little bit wider on one side.
Oh no!
So for the audience, this show takes place in a time where having your face buried in your friggin' cell phone 24/7 was abnormal behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be abnormal again. Nobody knows. Nobody goes the fuck outside.
That's so true. I haven't seen a person in a long time.
Much less a
Me
person
neither.
on the train with their notes in their flip phone.
Yeah,
They're all flip phones too. So,
they're all flip phones.
which
I think they're coming back.
they lived in
Yeah.
Japan a lot longer than they did here.
So true.
Yeah.
Because people like phone charms.
Yeah.
Man, I do too.
I mean, I brought up in
Yeah.
another server that like phone charms can have a resurgence if everyone just gets knives and attaches the phone charms to their knives.
I have done that.
Like I said, it's something that we thought up generally to transfer phone charms just to the EDC community.
Yes, it's a good idea. So anyhow,
But anyway, this kid keeps his journal. He keeps a fucking phone journal like Yoshikage Kira. He's deeply unhinged.
I like how one of his diary entries was, I passed the rock again. This time I'm gonna go to
I'm
the
gonna go
right.
on the right.
I'm gonna
Let's
go
walk
to
to
the
the
right.
right of it today.
Let's go to the right of it today.
He also sleeps in his clothes and carries darts with him, so he's very clearly like a fucking menace.
Normal.
I
Normal
adore-
guy.
Yeah.
I really like when anime protagonists are really weird like this because, like in the Birdie the Mighty episode we watched, we were like, yes, he's been excluded from the Kyoto Club because he's into urbex. This guy's been excluded from the Kyoto Club because he brings darts around with him.
Because he's a
fucking dart
psychopath.
master.
Yeah, he does feel a little closer to Light, doesn't he? Maybe on the Kirito to Light scale, he's a little close. He leans a little towards Light, the Light
Yeah.
side.
Speaking of Death Note, I did get huge Death Note vibes from just like the mechanics portion of this anime.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like they're
Yeah.
gonna cash in on that because otherwise it's just gonna be a group of people trying to outthink each other and then beating each other to death with crowbars.
Yeah. I do want to share with you all what my the moment that he got the cell phone that tells the future. I had like a weird prediction for the show, which was influenced by me watching like a bunch of like urban legend like videos, and it was that him keeping a diary will let him perceive minute changes in reality that no one else notices. But that's not
Oh,
what
that
it
would
was
be
about.
cool, but that's not a battle anime.
No.
No. And that's the thing is I was getting really excited and then I was like, wait a minute, this is a battle anime? This
Wait
is
a
gonna be a
This
fucking
is just a
survival
battle
anime?
royale.
This
Oh!
is a fucking Shonen Jump standard.
Yeah, can we by the way talk about how he gets this phone diary thing where he goes home and he closes his eyes and he's like, "Oh, I close my eyes when I go home and I have imaginary friends who just happen to be the god of the universe, these
And
just
a
deities." And a little gremlin is also
I don't-
there.
My two imaginary friends, the infinite god of hyperdeath and a shitty little rat baby.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
kind of love Murmur actually.
That's the thing is that I found that really interesting though, because like I don't know if anyone can relate to going home after a long day, closing their eyes and just dissociating. Because that's what I did in high school.
Yeah.
I
Right,
would
you
go
waited
home
till
and
you
close
got
my
home.
eyes.
Yeah.
Just fucking standing in line at Tesco, like, how was your day, God?
Wow, we're all broken, huh?
So yeah, he goes home and he enters his mind palace and he has a discussion with Deus Ex. I didn't ask for this.
I
He
liked the
didn't.
God Thing's design. I liked the design a little bit.
Deus Ex's
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
character design is quite interesting. I think he's like 3D animated though, so he looks a little whack,
Oh well.
but it's fine.
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah.
a little bit like Cubone.
He looks a little like Cubone, you're correct. Or a Digimon.
He's like,
he
yeah,
looks
he's
like
like,
a Digimon.
he looks like Cubone, one of the really avant-garde Digimon, a fucked up Ghost in the Shell machine, and
Yeah.
and that guy from Bleach. You remember him? I can't
Oh,
think of his
God.
fucking name, but the guy with the makeup.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
fuck.
what you're talking about. What is his
Yeah,
name?
He's got that mouth. and
Okiora?
No,
No,
not
no.
Okiora. No. The guy,
No.
the Soifon's friend, right? Or hang on, I'm gonna
No,
have to
I
look.
don't know who you're
So-
talking
Jesus.
about. I have no idea who the fuck you're talking
Oh,
about.
Go,
The guy with the
everybody,
makeup?
go on. Just talk about other things, and I'll find it.
So Yugatera's a little bitch, and I appreciate that in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the god trash guy was like, I'm going to give you the future on your cell phone, it sort of came across as like, I'm bored, let's do it for the lols.
Yeah, it
Um,
did come across that way.
I think
Which
that's
is
what's
funny
happening.
because later in the episode it is clearly a lot more like, what if it was like he gave the future thing to him on his cell phone and he was like, yeah, this is fun, hold on, I've got an idea.
Oh, I could turn a game. I could make this into a game. But the
Let's
thing
make a fun
is that
game.
later, when he's explaining it, he's like, the winner of this. Oh, holy shit, it's Mayuri.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't listen. Anyway,
That's
Yeah.
fucking weirdo.
Deus Ex is like,
Yeah,
you could make a
got
battle royale
about
out
him.
of this.
No. The funny thing is, when he's explaining it later, he's like, oh, by the way, the winner of this will become the god of the universe and take my place. And it's like, what?
I would love if it was like the prize was a brand new Prius or something. That'd be so fucking funny.
You
I
win
will
a
give
brand
to
new
you this
car.
all-clad cooking set with
Yeah.
3 pans and a stock pot.
If you win the game, you get full access to my FYE rewards program card.
And just for a little fun on the side to my OnlyFans.
Stop!
Not his
No,
only
well-
man.
You get to look deep into my mechanisms.
Can we talk about how the first thing he reads on his future phone is he gets a bullseye? And can we just talk about how when he gets the bullseye, he says, "Dude, nice."
Yeah.
Dude,
Nice.
nice.
And I like
Tight.
had this weird thought because like part of me was like, oh, that's kind of like weird. I don't know, like I feel like that's poor
Dude,
dubbing,
nice.
but at the same time, I kind of like the voice they gave him.
No,
I
that's
did
not
too.
poor dubbing. It's great.
I kind of liked this dub actually.
Same
Yeah.
reaction anybody would have.
I like
It
them
wasn't
just
that-
going, dude, nice.
Dude,
Like,
nice.
Honestly, I say dude nice all the time, so I don't know.
I had such a strange but immediate affection for his like fucking weird little voice.
Yeah.
I know. You're like, oh, he's a fucking weirdo.
No, you little shitty coward man.
All of his other students are just like trash talking him, and he's just like, he doesn't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we talk about this every single time there's a main character with black hair and any personality trait, but God, it's just so nice to have a character that has something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of characters, we should move on to the only other like real character.
Oh.
Okay.
We gotta talk about
We got to talk about and the
Yeah,
fact that
Everybody needs to stop pronouncing her name like or I'm
You
gonna
know?
lose
You know.
Please
we
give
gotta
us a
talk about that
lesson.
one character.
Teach
You
us.
know which one.
You know.
Yukitero and his friend,
You know.
Anyway.
I appreciate I appreciate that his initial reaction to her is terror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. This
I
is
like
the correct
that-
reaction.
I like that his reaction is terror initially and also forever. That it does not go away
Yeah.
in the first episode. It might go away later. I don't know. But I just appreciate that he spends the whole first episode like, what the fuck is our problem?
And she just goes up to him and just like kisses him right on the mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's full. She's got the full yandere going on.
Yeah.
She does. She's like, I love you.
So
And she's
his
like,
eyes
"Oh,
The
okay."
whites of his eyes are just flashing in terror.
when she looked back at him, I was still at the belief that this would be a show where like he has this power and it would be like exclusive to him and not a battle anime. And then when she looked back at him while he was thinking about winning the math test or whatever, I thought like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if she also has like a different power? Like maybe she could read minds or something. And like, what if like there's a bunch of people and they have different different like abilities or something, and it's all
No,
very
that's
like,
not what it's
complicated.
gonna be.
And
It's-
hang on, let me play executive to your writer here, and it's just like, yeah, and then what if we put them all in a room and we made them fight?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you say,
Also,
publisher,
different
as long as you
powers is
publish.
too much. Different powers is too much work. Just give them all cell phones. It's
Yeah,
fine.
give them the same power.
Well, I feel like there might be room
There might
for
be
that
twists
though, because
on
like
it, yeah.
like her diary, because she's a fucking freak, all she writes about is him.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
And
So
like
she can like know what he's up to, and I guess
Yeah.
she's choosing to protect him with this for now.
yeah. And at some point, Yuno says something to him about like try not to make your diary entries so specific or something like that.
Yeah.
And like it feels like that might be foreshadowing like the format of other people's diaries might like change the way they're able to predict the future, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it feels like
I
it
don't know.
ties into the way they write or how they think about things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the diaries are written in the style as if they wrote them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If my future diary was written in the same format as my fucking Samsung Notes app, I would be fucked in this game. I would have no.
My future, I would open up my future diary and it would say Transformers, and I'd be like, what does this mean?
I'm literally looking at mine, and one of my notes just says canned cheese, and then another one says hot dog idiot, and then on the next line, penis freak. If I was getting these a couple days ahead of time, I don't know what I would do with the data.
Blackle has just put in chat 4:30 Quanchi 4:35. Oh shit, dead end.
Man. Like, the closest thing I have to a journal is the notes I write for this show, and I'd be completely fucked because it's just nonsense shorthand that's barely legible.
Man. Oh jeez.
Man, I have to confess to you guys that I've been getting my 1 episode rule notes ahead of time, and that's why I skipped the last 6 episodes.
you were like, oh, I don't want to see any of these ones.
No, can't do this. No. Okay, future diary. That one's kind of fun and ironic.
You're like, hang on, I gotta check my phone to see what's gonna happen in the future. 5:35. Disguise gay vampire. Shit.
Right. How do I turn this into actionable advice?
Actionable intelligence.
6:15. The giant spider descends.
Yeah.
Anyhow, wow. Can we talk about
7:35. Let me just forget about Murmur. Dead end.
Can we talk about the well, for one thing, the other characters, but I want to get into the serial killer.
This dude, Third, is the only thing we're ever gonna get to call him, because he's dead in the first episode.
He's dead as shit.
I
He's
love
so dead.
this character.
I love him. He was so good.
He is so fucking stupid. Well, actually, he's not even stupid, because, like, his actions make sense in the context of him being what he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to kill
murders
people with a
people.
machete.
And yeah, in the after credits, there was just a short thing about giving Third his phone.
Murmur goes up to him and she's like, "Here, you get a future diary." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's bad." And he chops it in half and dies.
He slices it up and dies, and then she fixes it and brings him back, and she gives it to him again, and then he rips it in half like on Austin St.
And
John's
dies
carrying a phone
again.
book.
And like I said, his actions make complete sense, because the first time he's just like, "Oh, I gotta kill that little girl. She saw me do this." And then the
Like,
second
there
time,
can be no evidence.
there's no evidence. Crunch.
Yeah.
God.
He gets fucking spaghettified over and over again.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Oh.
I had gone from like being convinced that this was a visual novel to, once I learned it was a battle anime, being convinced it was a light novel. I want to know what the truth is.
You wanna know what the truth is?
It was a manga.
It was
It
a
was a
manga.
manga.
It's the only option you hadn't considered.
Yeah. I mean, that was what the only other option, but I mean, it certainly wasn't a webcomic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So finishing out the summary on this is the kid gets his thing. He finds out about Yuno, who has the same thing, and they try to escape a serial killer who has decided that he's going to get ahead in the game.
And they
And he
defeat
does
him with
not
the power
succeed.
of darts. They
Yeah,
dart
the
his
kid
phone.
just fucking throws a dart into his phone
Yeah.
and kills him instantly.
Anybody want to myth bust that at home? Anybody
I
want
think
to
it's
try?
If you would just
to
like
throw
throw a
a-
dart at a phone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would destroy my Google Pixel if I threw a dart into its screen.
Yeah.
It depends on how hard he threw the dart, I think. But he does
Guess
apparently
so.
just have a good arm.
He does
It's just
practice.
So I've looked. By the way, does anybody care about slight spoilers?
Oh no.
I'll go for it.
I don't
One
care.
episode rule. Nobody gives a shit.
That's so true. Okay, so I looked it up. Random diary. The reason that it says that is because I was fucking right. His diary, like they're all called future diaries, but his specific one is called the random diary because he just writes random shit that happens to him during the day. Yuno's is the Yukiteru diary because she only writes about him.
She only writes about the boy.
Yeah. Third's diary was the murder diary, and all of the other characters have specific, like, themed diaries that give them specific information based on the diaries that they were already writing.
Interesting.
That's kind of fun.
I think it's really cool.
So I guess they can't change their writing style, can they?
It does not seem to be. I mean, maybe someone tries that. I'm not really sure, but
we'd have to watch the show to find out.
Will we watch the show to find out?
I'm almost interested, but I feel like I've been, I don't know. I was just like sitting there and it was like going through like there was like a fucking like literal like tell not show situation where they were raising their hands and asking questions about the mechanics of the game in the first fucking episode, and I was just like, I know the show is just gonna be like opponent of the week where like different like technicalities come into play like Death Note, and I'm just like, I'm not ready for this right now. I don't want to do that.
Oh, not for you right now. I've been burned before on this kind of shit. I would only really like it if it went into like a stand battle direction where all the fights are decided on stupid bullshit that still works. Where you're just like, are you kidding me?
That'd be good.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's awesome, I guess.
Yeah, every time there's like a survival battle, I feel like it gets really, really contrived in ways.
I feel targeted by this show.
Oh yeah?
I don't know, it's edgy as hell, and I'm into it. I'm sorry, I'm into it.
Joey, a big Yandere fan?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would like to. I think I would like to get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know because I have said that about many things on the show before, and I've only continued watching 2. But yeah, I don't know. I think that it has like a more, I don't know, it has a fresher setup for me specifically, I guess, than like most battle anime I've seen. Because a lot of the ones that I've seen are just like, you know, trained to be the best Demon Slayer, trained to be the best ninja, trained to be the best Saiyan, like, and then
tournament arc.
Tournament.
This is more just like, a god decided to fuck with me this week.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Compared to the ones we've seen on... Well, you know what? This beats the shit out of Wise or whatever the fuck that was.
That's so true.
Yeah, fuck
feels
yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
I just feel weird that like of the player, like the pool of people who have a chance to become the god of time and space is just random people from a random city in Japan.
One of them was definitely a child.
There was at least one child and possibly 2 children.
There was a fucking Bancho in there with a pop.
Yeah, with the hair. I knew you were gonna love that one.
Mondo Owada from Danganronpa was there. I really, if nothing else, I would like to keep watching until I find out who the shadowy competitor is who, before disappearing, said, "Don't worry, kid, I'm looking out for you." I don't know why. I just thought that was so cool.
It was cool.
There's definitely a couple of fucking Ace Attorney witnesses in there.
For sure.
A number of them. Yeah.
I think the last thing on my list of notes is the moment where this like one cop, whenever they're investigating the murderer, just says, "The trail is getting hot."
You know,
I don't know if we'll see that person again.
Just saying cop stuff.
Yeah.
This trail is getting hot. I can't wait to tell my wife about this when I get home. So if you don't say it as you know, how do you say it?
It is, but everyone was saying, and it was driving me crazy.
You know. Well, listener, if you know, you can tell us at oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That is one word, not the number.
So fucking smooth and good.
What an incredible
excellent.
segue.
Somebody talk
We
about the
also
Twitter.
have a Twitter, which Emma normally introduces, but she's been gone for a long time. So, if you want to hit us up on Twitter, oneepisodecast
At gmail.com.
Not the
No.
number. It's just at oneepisodecast.
Twitter.com/oneepisodecast. Yeah, sorry, I'm so out of practice. I've just forgotten all my old ways.
You will get back into the role of it.
I think
We believe in you.
this is going to be like the basis of like the one episode rule anime adaptation when we finally get that going. Crunchyroll, get at us. Is going to be like it takes place shortly after I take a 20 episode sabbatical to find myself.
Everyone's going to be posting, Emma's back!
Are we going to go straight into fucking one episode rule Shippuden?
Yeah, we're starting there. Yeah. I've lost my memories, and you guys have to remind me how to do a podcast good.
I've got like an eye patch.
Yeah.
This is the time skip.
I've gotten at least 2 boob sizes bigger.
Fuck. Congratulations. Yeah.
I'm only
I
ahead.
just hop in the call, and Magpie's like,